Hi, my name is Cynthia, and I'll be demonstrating empathy, attending, encouraging, summarizing, and paraphrasing for my counseling class. You wanted to meet with me today. May I know why, the reason for your meeting?
Yes, well, the issues that I've been having with my roommate have been coming very overbearing. It's affecting my schoolwork, where, like, even just today, like, I was late for class because I stayed up all night arguing with her. And it's kind of just like we're both paying for the same room, and I have to go through this. So it's just been a lot.
You're not able to even focus on school.
Yeah, because it's kind of like I don't want to go back to my room and face what has been going on. It's just been a whole lot.
I'm very sorry to hear that. When did this all start? Can you recall?
Yes, basically last week. I remember because we just moved in last Monday, so it has like it's just been a week and a few days.
Right.
Last week, she just kept coming in the room and huffing and puffing like, oh gosh, like, just like saying things under her breath. And I remember just sitting there and I'm just like, what did I do to this girl? Like, I've been trying to, I've been trying to be overly nice. Like, oh, like, do you need something? Do you need this? Do you need that? So, and she wouldn't look at me and she wouldn't reply. So I'm just like, okay. So, I was actually coming back from church on Friday, and my sister was taking me back to the room to like go get my stuff. I saw her in the hallway, and I'm just like, oh, hi, and she just looked down and just like, hi. And then I like walked back to the car, and like for some reason that like made me cry because I'm just like, wait, like I'm being so nice to you, and you just, So I went back. I told my sister, I have to go back and like ask her what's going on. So I went back and I said, what did I do to you? Is there a problem? And then she goes and says, your rug. And I'm like, my rug? And then she just like, yeah, I don't like how it keeps getting on my rug. And I'm just like, okay, your rug is in my space because it's literally like on my side. And she just like, okay. And I'm like, so if you move it, my rug will stop getting on your rug. It's that simple, like the lint. And then she said she's not moving it. So then after that, it's just been getting so bad.
So her problem was that your rug was getting in her way. Is that what it was?
So the rug is a white fluffy rug.
Okay, yours or hers?
Mine.
Okay.
So because her rug is right next to my rug, because it's in my space, like my rug is like little and her rug is so big, like if you walk, like when I walk off of it, the lint gets on her rug. So she's just like, she doesn't like that, and because of that, she's just been disrespectful to me. And I'm like, that's not my fault. If you move your rug, that's why we have our space.
Exactly. So, Deborah, I just want to make sure that I capture exactly or correctly what you're trying to explain to me. So you just moved in last week. You think you're doing everything, within your means to stay peacefully with your roommate, but she's not cooperating. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, so that is just the first incident. And I just thought it was just so like, it didn't make any sense. But after that, it has just been getting worse. So like legit the day after I confronted her about the rug, it was about early in the morning, like around 4 a.m. And I don't know where she was going, but she was getting ready to go somewhere, and she blasted up music. And I like literally like woke up, and then she turned on all the lights, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, and I didn't say anything. So like I tried to go back to sleep, I couldn't. Like I like silence, and even that, like I didn't say anything because I'm just like, maybe she likes music, so I have to compromise. But I couldn't go back to sleep, and it was just like music. It was the type of music, even like it was just like hype music. Why are you putting hype music in the morning? Like I would understand like if it's soothing or whatever, but as if like you're about to go out. So then I turned on my music, and then she turned hers up louder. It was kind of like we were having a competition. So, and then with that, things just kept getting more and more, like it kept escalating.
I can imagine how frustrated you are, and this is all because of what is going on that is making you sad. Yeah, and sorry to hear that. Was it the first time that she turned the music really loud, or it had happened prior?
No, so that day was the first day, but ever since then, she just kept doing it. It's like now it's been like it's becoming a routine, and with that, it's like she's doing different things to provoke me. So that was like the second thing. Then the next day, it's like she kept opening the windows that are right next to my side. Like I sleep right next to the windows, and I like told her, please, like, don't open the window because bugs come in here and I have bad allergies, so I like don't like for the windows to be open. And she would still hop on my bed to open the window, and I'm just like, this is just so disrespectful. Like,
hop on your bed?
Yes, like you're not respecting my space.
Right.
Like, and then it's just like I would ask her about it, and she's just like, she doesn't want to like talk about it, and I'm like talk to me about it, like let's talk, and she just like looks away. So it's like basically she's trying to make it seem as if I'm not there, like it's just her room, like she doesn't even like as if I'm not a human. So with that, like I remember I was in the bathroom and like she turned off all my lights and all her lights too, so my lamp and her lamp, and she left the room. And I'm just like, wait, what was the point of this? And I asked her that too, and she's just like, I didn't do that. So it's like she's now like trying to make it seem like I'm lying, and it's just been. And then after that, I think yesterday is just when I like, just totally got upset because I wasn't in my room at the time, and she texted me and said, oh, where's my name tag? And then I asked her, I said, what name tag are you talking about? Like, well, I didn't even text back. I like immediately came back to the room because I'm like, I'm sick of this, like, So I asked her, what name tag are you talking about? And then she said, the one that you moved. So meaning she's already like accusing me.
Or like, you didn't do it.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like she's already had on her mind that I did it. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then she said the name tag. And then I'm like, that was on the walls. Then I see that she found it. But then she went on the phone and like started saying, oh, I know for a fact she moved my stuff. I know for a fact. And I'm like, but you found it.
Somebody
else. On the phone. So it kind of just made me like feel some type of way that she's talking to me, like talking about me. And then that's when, like she finally like got me to that place where like I didn't want to get to with, and basically triggered an anger problem that I haven't like I have dealt with like for I haven't been that mad like for like years, where like she triggered that.
So the whole thing seems as if, as I said earlier on, you're doing the best you can, and I appreciate the fact that even though she pushed you to the wall literally, you did not respond. I hear that it's what she's doing, even though you're trying to control yourself, is triggering an anger problem that is kind of lacking somewhere, and you're trying your best, and she still seems to be upsetting you, and all because of the interactions that are going on between you and her. It's making you sad, it's making you upset, and it's just not making you feel comfortable in that room. Does that sum up your emotions, how you're feeling? Do you feel safe? Do you think you feel safe? Do you think it's just simple emotional issues you guys are going through, or you feel it goes beyond that?
I definitely feel it goes beyond that. Because I remember she was on the phone and she was saying that, I was talking with my friends today at work, and we were figuring out, because she works in a hospital, and she said we were talking about how to kill people. Yeah, literally. And she said, oh, all you have to do is like, she was like, you get injections and you can inject the thing, and like she was just talking loudly for me to hear.
What, was she on the phone?
But talking loudly so that I would hear, and basically, and then with that, and then like I didn't want to seem too spiritual, but when I was going to sleep, she put on this loud show that like was basically talking about like casting spells and like this show or whatever. And then I like got up out of my bed and I saw that she was just sleeping. So it's kind of just like, and she knows like I'm a Christian. She sees like my Bible. She sees like my books there or whatever. She hears me playing worship music. But it's just like she was playing it for me to hear. And then she was like sleeping. So it just didn't make sense. And it's like, I don't know her. I can't like turn it off for her. So it was just like, at that point I felt so uncomfortable. Like even just sleeping in the room.
What did you do The following morning, did you do anything? Did you confront her? Did you talk to anybody?
So the following morning, I went to our RA because we can go to our RA for help. So I went to the RA and I told him like how I was feeling, how what she kept doing, and he was like, okay, we'll set up a talk with you guys, but like I told him it's like like really getting worse. Like she keeps doing stuff like walking all over me, and he said, okay, I'll get back to you or whatever. And then he did it. And then it was that same day, that same night where me and her really got, like, my anger, like, just spiraled, like, out. Like, and I went off for, like, 2 hours, like, just going off. And even, like, she's trying to make it seem like I'm the one bullying her. But I even said, like, I'm a nice person. Like, everyone knows I'm a nice person. But yes, I have, like, an anger problem that I was dealing with. But you have provoked that so much and it didn't make sense. So I mean, I told the RA, so because he didn't do anything, I called 2 other RAs and they came back. They came to like our room and then they said they can't do anything at that time because it was actually last night at 10 p.m. And they said they can't do anything, it's too late. So today, like, I didn't hear anything back from them. And last night was when everything, was getting like heated. So I'm just like, for them, like, they could have at least, spoke to her.
Exactly.
But they didn't. So I went to the RD, which is like resident director of it, and I spoke with her, and we're actually like, she scheduled a mediation for us to have.
That's great. That's great. I'm very happy to know and hear that you didn't just take all of that for granted and just ignore what was going on, but you could actually stand up for yourself. And I see in you a strong woman, a woman who is assertive, a young lady who can stand up for herself. And regardless of what is going on, you didn't just think that this, unfortunate situation should bring you down and you should ignore it. So I think what you're doing was in the right direction. And I'm very happy that you stood up for yourself. And I think you're doing the right thing. Talking to them, I'm hoping that something good comes out of this mediation. When are you going to meet with them? Is it very soon? Did they schedule it already?
Yeah, it's actually tonight.
Oh, wow.
Because she says that she has work all on weekend, so we're actually meeting tonight.
Is she cooperating?
Well, that's what she's seeming like.
Okay.
Because it took 3 days, so I guess she wasn't replying them. But until yesterday, when I said that I'm not playing with her anymore, and honestly, she has like taken out a bad side that like I didn't want it to get to this point. So I guess now like she's trying to make it seem like now basically like I wanted her to at least even feel like just a glimpse of what she was doing to me.
Right.
Because like it actually hurted me that much.
So after the mediation, do you have an idea of what to expect? Do you think you guys are going to work things out and keep rooming together, or you don't see yourself being a roommate to her regardless of the outcome? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't see myself being in a room with her anymore. I'm already like I'm trying to get that situated too, with me getting my own room, because I see that I always try to overanalyze a situation, like a person too, as in like to see where they're coming from in a way, and I trying to see if like maybe that's just how like she is with not caring for people, like or like not being able to share something with somebody. Like I try to respect her space a lot, but I feel like with her it's just not. So I feel like this would happen again if it happened this early.
I like the assertiveness, and I believe that you would carry that through the meeting that you would have. I know it's good to mediate. It's good that you're also cooperating. It's good to not to say that, oh, I'm not even sitting down and talking to her, because it's always good to just be nice. It pays off. And I like your assertiveness that you can predict that if she's done this, there's no guarantees that she won't do it again, and you don't want anything affecting your studies because already it's affecting you, and you want to make sure that you're focusing on school and doing very well, and this is not affecting you anyway. So I'm hoping that something good comes out of the mediation. and I'll be waiting to hear the outcome. I'm very curious to know what the outcome is. But if you meet tomorrow, assuming she doesn't show up, what happens next? Did he tell you what you have to do just in case she doesn't show up?
So if she doesn't show up to the meeting, I actually asked the RA, I'm like, what happens next, you know? And he said that they would probably look into a room change.
Okay.
But as I said, I've already been looking for a room change because like I already know it's gonna happen again, or like just the type of I like you can kind of I feel as though we're just not compatible. Like into living with each other.
I understand. All right, so Deborah, I think tonight what we've discussed is the issues that you're having with your roommate, the unfortunate issue. You have just lived with her for barely a week, and she seems to be causing a lot of headache to you. You're trying your best to be nice, to live peacefully with her, but it doesn't seem as if she's cooperating, and it seems as if things are escalating, and she's deliberately doing things to upset you, to make you unhappy and make living in the room uncomfortable for you. And this has resulted in you having a meeting or scheduling a meeting with Ari to mediate, and you still don't think you would want to live in the same room with her moving forward, but you still are cooperating with this meeting. Does that sum up what we've discussed this evening?
Yeah.
Great. So I want you to give me an update on the meeting as whatever comes out of it in our next session, and I look forward to our next session. And even as we meet for the next session, as I said, I see a lot of assertiveness in you. I see a lot of strength in you. And as we talk through it, I want you to be thinking about what you can do further, because you may be having another roommate to handle some of these problems, because you have that inner strength to be able to do that. So thank you, and hope to see you very soon.
Thank you.